up, and we're firing this up so we can get rolling.
What was that thing that they had in Home Alone? You remember that recorder?
Talk Boy.
Talk Boy. Okay.
That was a
Why is the Talk
can of
Boy?
paint tied to a rope that was dangling from the ceiling.
That's right.
You know what
Put
I
a
was
hot
thinking
iron.
about?
Legos.
Can of paint.
Eyes in the mirror that don't belong. A heartbeat plays like a funeral song. Red flag. The dead come alive and evil thrives. See the red flags, and you might survive.
Hello and welcome to Red Flags, the podcast where we talk about movies that we may or may not like. Today we're your hosts, Dave, Donnie, Al, and Opie. And today we're talking about the brand new 2025 Obsession.
You know, it's we're in 2026 right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I just feel this movie feels brand new to me.
Yeah, because it's 2026 and it came out in 2026.
Wikipedia says 2025, and I know it does this a lot because it's like when they release during a film festival, but not like wide release.
So it's like an unofficial.
When it came out in theaters was like last month. We're in July now. It was in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the hot new fucking movie for sure.
Yeah, with
Oh,
good
yeah,
reason.
I'm pumped about
I'm going
that
to say
one.
this right now. 10. I give it a 10.
Ooh,
The fuck out of here for real.
A fucking 10.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh!
got it
What
pulled
the
up, Donnie?
fuck?
yep.
I'm gonna
All right.
give my
What's your
score
score?
last.
All right, Donnie,
Dave, what's your score? What's your score, David?
kick me for a 10 too.
What? Yeah. That's the fucking stuff right there. 5 fingers deep.
I was mulling it over when I was talking with Donnie earlier before everybody else came on, and that's why I said I'm struggling. It may be
This is
my
rare.
second 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What the?
I'm not doing this for the bit. I was toggling between two scores in my head because I have one gripe that I'll bring up later, just in general. But this movie's a fucking 10. This movie's a fucking 10, dude. This movie is a fucking 10.
You guys smoke crack.
You're goddamn right we did.
Oh jeez.
Opie,
You
will
ready
put
for
you
my
down for a
score?
10?
Yep, it's gonna be a 2.
No, I know the score because I watched the movie and then I think about what I would give it right away. So I've known about this score and I've stewed on it and I'm okay with it. And I give it a 4
What the
A
fuck is
4
wrong with you?
out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, talk me up. Because
A 4?
Yeah.
Even with that chick's acting,
She was phenomenal.
she was fucking phenomenal.
the acting is okay.
Okay.
It's more about like the reality of the situation.
What the fuck are you talking about? Explain
What?
yourself.
Yeah, I want
It
to
was-
hear the explanation of this too.
So I found it so unrealistic. The friend dynamic. You have the nerdy guy and the hot cool chick. And he makes a wish and she falls in love with him. And all of a sudden everything switches where nobody wants them to be together.
Did you watch this movie?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did you watch
brings
this?
her down to his level.
They
He
would
doesn't become
100%
cooler.
talk about this
He
shit.
becomes like a horrible, terrible, horrible person, a dork, an awkward nerd for this fucking guy. It didn't make any sense.
All right, Opie.
Huh?
Opie.
What?
Oh boy.
Here's the situation. First of all, there's only one. I'll give you this. There's one good person in this movie. One
Who's
good
that?
person, And
Sarah.
yes,
I was just gonna say, and she got her face smashed in.
she did get her face
Yeah,
smashed
and
in.
there's another reason. Are you gonna sit there for the fucking minute and a half
Hold
that she's
the
getting her
fuck
face
on.
bashed?
Hold
You're
up.
just gonna sit there and watch it?
Hold on. So, first of all, you have the idea of just having that crush, right? There's that girl that's
Mhm.
the one that you only see yourself with. And yeah, there's the other girl that has a crush on you, but you're like, you don't see it because you're so focused on Nikki, right? He doesn't see Sarah because he's focused on Nikki, and he loves Nikki, and he wants to be with Nikki, and and the whole first speech is like him explaining that, right? And you keep calling him a nerd and a dork, and that's just unfair. I mean, sure, he had a cat, and we'll get to that later, but
Awkward as fuck.
he's
Barely.
awkward
functioning
around
human.
her because he likes her so much. Okay?
He was awkward all the time, everywhere.
He was
There was,
damaged. He had some fucking problems, all right?
Mhm.
That's fine. Everybody has their shit, okay? So he wants to be with her. Little does he know, by the way, that his best friend is banging her on the side, right?
Also,
Mhm.
not realistic.
Yes, it
It's
is.
That is
very
very
realistic.
realistic.
Yes, it is.
How is
Nope.
that not realistic?
Nothing about this is realistic.
Holy
not,
shit. So
Not the
then
relationship, not the friendship, nothing.
So then you have him, they all go out and they have a fun time at the bar. He didn't really want to go because his fucking cat just died, right? And then, but the girl that he's super into is like, please come out. I really want to talk to you, whatever. So he goes out, they have a good time. Then it's time to go home. And she's like, I need a ride home. And he's like, I'll give you a ride home. And so he goes to give her a ride home. And he had bought her a fucking necklace because he was like, she had mentioned that she lost hers. And
He
I
was
can
going
relate to
to.
that because I'm that
He
fucking
was
idiot.
going to. He didn't buy the necklace. He bought the wish.
No, he bought the necklace. Yes, he did.
No,
He bought
No, he bought
the
he bought
citrine
the willow
one.
instead.
He bought the
He
citrine
put it
one.
back and bought the wish
Yeah.
willow.
Okay.
Yep, I promise.
I might have to check that out, but I thought that he bought it. But the idea was that he went there to buy it with the intention to buy her a new necklace because she lost hers.
It was a good thought.
Right? And so so then she fucking corners him, right? As she's getting out of the car, she's like, "Hey, do you like me?"
Hold
And-
on. Sorry, just took a bite of food.
She went in
'Cause
first.
there's so
She
much
didn't
more
go in
detail.
first. She got out of
In
the
the-
car.
in the-
yeah.
There's so much detail though in all this buildup, in all the little things, because like with all the dialogue, right? Because
I know, but I'm not going to
So
explain every bit of it.
I know, but I think this goes. I don't know. Should we get into this later of the details?
That's well.
I'll just keep.
Is there something?
I'll just
What, like you paused me for a minute.
Yeah.
What is it that you wanted to point out that like?
I was just gonna point out because like a lot of this interaction with him, like Bear and Nikki, because he is like kind of an awkward guy, you know. Like the whole opening scene is like his best friend coaching him kind of how to talk to her, and he gives her the advice of like, call her Freaky Nikki, she'll like that. In a sense that it seems kind of like when
he's giving him the wrong
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah, true. But it's also like that's how like guys are sometimes with that shit where they're like teasy and kind of douchey. And I was just gonna point out like it makes sense and it is realistic for like him following that advice, being as awkward as he is, and just like as she steps out, she starts going away, and that's when like
Yeah,
he says like,
throws
"Have a
up.
good night, Freaky Nikki, haha," and that's when she turns to ask, "Does she like me?" And in that instance, I'll speak more on that part later because that's going to be a big question. But yeah, that's when she asks, and I don't know if it was more like a thing or if she was just reacting to like him obviously liking her and just wanting the truth.
Well, I think she did know. I think she knew the whole time. But also, Apparently that scene was filmed with her reacting as if she liked him, and also filmed as if she didn't like him, and they kind of blended it together to make you also feel like not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because now is the time, she said to tell me.
and she's like, now's the time to tell me. And I was screaming at my TV, just say it, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes.
I said the same thing.
Right?
I'm like, you
Yeah.
fucking pussy.
And of course he doesn't do it. And then he's fucking mad at himself for not doing it.
That was realistic.
That was realistic. Fucking Christ.
That was like the only realistic thing that happened.
Shut the okay. So then out of his frustration, he's like, God, I wish you would just love only me, and snaps the fucking wishing willow that he bought at that woo-woo store.
I've never heard of a one wish willow. Has anybody else heard of that before?
No, that
No.
could be just something made up for the movie.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't have any
I haven't
knowledge on
looked
that.
into it.
And then of course
there's a website for it. I just googled it, and the thing says the One Wish Willow is 100% magical and 0% real for entertainment only. No actual wishes granted.
all right.
Nice.
So then of course she's like,
So this movie is unrealistic.
shut the fuck up.
What is this one?
So then she's, instantly just obsessed, and he's like, she's giving him all this attention, and he's like, I don't know how to deal with it, but he's, liking it. But it was the most selfish wish possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty fucked up. But so then
come
we go
on.
from there.
Oh, come on. Everybody would make that wish.
No, I've thought
Especially
about
in
that
high
before.
school. It's like your number one thing is to have the girl that you really like
Why
you
the
back.
fuck is it that you're sitting here arguing
See,
that this
the
movie is
difference
so
is-
unrealistic, and you're going to be like, that's the only realistic thing is that everybody
If I
wants.
spazzed and made a wish,
Ooh,
I would think
He-
long and hard about the details because I've seen
Exactly.
way too many
Yeah, but
fucking
you
wish
think it's a
movies
toy.
where they fuck.
you-
I'm gonna say, Opie.
It's
When
not
you
only
blow
that.
out the candle, do you take it seriously, or you're like, oh my god? if
No,
I-
here's the thing. If you're going to make that wish, I wish you would love only me. Wouldn't you want that to be fucking genuine? Wouldn't you want to be chosen rather than fucking force somebody to love you
Well,
in a situation that they
sure,
don't want to
sure.
be in? If they didn't like you 5 seconds ago, you think that now this is all of a sudden real? And it's no. It's
Well, do you
obviously
think-
some sort of
How
spell.
seriously do you take that fucking wish? Have you ever wished somebody would like you?
No.
Opie, I'm gonna shit on your unrealism stance though right now, because okay, so like everything in this universe seems like, aside from the like, relatively normal, right? Though like people like they're the whole thing is this is a universe where like these wish things exist and they're clearly happening, but it's never explained upon, or like it exists. It's part of the world. So if it was realistic, there'd be shit fucked up all over the place nonstop, but there seemingly isn't.
Actually,
So
Don,
Yeah.
you
I'm
can
going to
accept
argue with
this
you.
as an alternate universe.
I'm going to argue with you on this and say it is supposed to take place in our world where we don't know that these exist, and it's not a very common thing because of the way that they freak out about it actually
well,
working.
yeah, but I'm saying they do exist. It's not.
That
Like,
doesn't
I'm
mean
not
that
saying it's
you
some
don't know
big,
that there's
well-known
not
thing.
you don't know there's not a fucking one wish willow somewhere. You just haven't found it.
That's
I
true.
guess.
How do you
true.
think Elon Musk made his billions?
Trillions.
Whatever. Yeah, he's a trillionaire now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Isn't that great? Aren't we
The
happy?
first trillionaire in the United States.
I know how
Oh,
he. I
man,
know
I
how
bet
he actually
that's
made his money because
great.
people don't shut the fuck up about it. But the point is that like this could be a thing that we just don't know, but we don't know because it's not in our fucking immediate area. But
Well, like piggybacking on that for the point though that I was making was just like, don't argue that it's unrealistic. It's
no,
it's
I'm
a lot
saying
to
that it
me,
is
but even if
realistic.
it is realistic, no, if it is realistic, yeah, I'm saying the movie is realistic too.
Yeah.
And what
Just
about
if you're
the
gonna
awkward-ass
argue
relationship?
unrealism,
What about
What?
their awkward ass relationship?
What's wrong with
They
it?
had zero chemistry.
Yeah,
those
people-
two.
People
We don't
friendships
have
like
enough
that.
background to see what they were like before that moment.
Yeah, but like,
Also,
if it was
they
a good movie,
did
the
they
actors.
did from before because they
You know,
talk
just,
about her
just to
moving
play
to
the
the
devil's
town.
advocate here against Opie's, they have no chemistry. I
They
have
don't.
several family and friends that their significant other has fucking no chemistry with them at all. They fight constantly and they're still together.
Yeah, but in a movie, you're supposed to have.
But
chemistry.
it's in
Well,
the
no, I'm
details
just
though,
saying
because
because you said
they
it's unrealistic, and I beg to differ.
she
I
she,
know
she
I
talk-
can name 5 right now.
I'm not convincing you guys at all.
No.
they talk though about like her moving there and each other being like one of the only people to talk like growing up to each other. I don't know if I can't remember if she moved there or he moved there. I think she moved there and like she was one of the first people to talk to Bear, so at a young age they would have been like, you know, growing up together with not a lot of friends, and there's the whole Freaky Nicky thing, so I would imagine him being awkward and her having some sort of Freaky Nicky past, like them kind of
Being outcasts together.
Yeah. You don't need
Okay.
to have chemistry for shared experiences,
Yeah.
and that's
Okay.
realistic as fuck.
Are you guys looking at her photos at all?
No, I'm not looking at her photos.
You should. I'm amazed that she wasn't cast in the movie Smile.
No.
Oh yeah.
So I'm mad
I
at you.
think she
Opie.
would have done fantastic.
I'm upset with you and your views.
I was really, really fucking impressed how she could flip, especially in the beginning, where she'd go from the obsessed Nikki to Nikki on the spot. And even the facial expressions, everything about it was very well done.
I
Very
didn't like the
impressed.
way people responded to her when she was freaking out. I didn't think that was realistic. I didn't think anybody had any boundaries whatsoever.
What are you talking
And
about?
nobody would be like, Nikki, you need to control yourself. When she's at the restaurant, or even when she's in the bedroom with her
Have you ever
partner,
been
they're
in a
like,
restaurant where like something fucked up happens and people start fighting? Everybody in the restaurant gets fucking quiet and says nothing.
I
Also,
don't know.
I just want to say
I
this.
promise you.
I want to say this, and I think that I'm a broken human being for this. But remember when she was like, he wakes up and she's in the corner, right? And he's like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm watching you sleep, right? And like that whole fucking scene, super creepy and stuff, right?
The whole
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
movie was creepy.
I was like, when that scene was going down, the only thing that was going through my head is like, if I had a significant other,
And you
I would
woke up to
fucking
that?
love it if they did that. It would be my favorite thing. I find it fucking hilarious.
It'd be pretty funny. I think
I
I'd do
don't
the
know.
same.
Like
what
if
are
they
you
did it
doing?
as a joke, if they weren't like
Oh,
serious, like if
I
they were
thought
like,
you were saying
like
if you were in that position,
Like, let's
I'd be
say-
like, fuck that.
let's say
Nope.
I'm dating somebody, right? And then I wake up in the middle of the night and they were just like looking for a sock in the corner, right? But I woke up and said, what are you doing? And then instantly their head goes, oh, I'm watching you sleep. And then just started to pretend to be super fucking creepy. Awesome. Love it. Keep it going. Keep the bit going. Fucking hilarious. Creep me out as much as you can and be hilarious.
So if it was, yeah, how you're explaining it, yes, that would be creepy but funny.
Yes.
Yes. But now if it was legit, like the
But
movie, fuck that.
When I was watching,
Absolutely not.
I just pictured somebody and I was like, I want that to happen and it would be fucking funny. Anyway, another part, yeah, I think you guys mentioned it before we were recording when I went to go get the memory card. I took 2 notes in this movie, and one of them was when she's laying there and goes, "Stay!"
Yep.
I laughed out loud.
Me and Donnie were
When
talking
she
about
screamed-
that before too.
Stay. She screamed, stay. Like he started to like kind of move, like inch off the bed a little bit, and she just doesn't move in, and she just screams, stay. I would love that too. I'd be like, you got it, and laugh.
Yeah.
Just kidding. You know, I wasn't going anywhere.
Let's go lay down.
I was thinking that when she was watching him sleep, I would be like, Okay, and then I would roll over and go back to sleep.
He
ahead and
pretended
watch
to or
it.
something. I don't know. It was weird. She was like, "Go
But
back
that
to
was
sleep." And
inexcusable behavior and unrealistic in that you would not tolerate that shit.
I would. I'd encourage it. Do it every day.
Fuck.
No, I
that.
think he's talking
You-
about if
If it was real, yeah.
yeah. But see, it depends on the person though, Opie. Like
Yeah, but
you would speak up.
You asked earlier if I would make a wish like that. No. If I had a one wish, Willow, I'll tell you
Have
exactly
you
what
ever?
I will tell you exactly what my wish would be. For her to be happy. I don't give a fuck if I'm a part of it or not. As long as she's happy.
If it has to involve her, yes.
Yeah.
That's a fuckboy answer. My wish would be like Ian's, $1 million.
$1 billion,
Watch it
by the
rain
way.
from the-
He said
$1 billion, yeah.
$1 billion. And then he got his because he instantly got shot in the fucking face or whatever happened.
His reaction to that though was so fucking funny to me because I like that part is 100% like how my friends would be if I'm just like if we're like acting just insane about like no I made this wish, we're like what the fuck are you talking about, and they're like please just wish this, like $1 billion and just crack it, like the face when it just starts raining is
He's
like
did you hear him like no?
yeah.
See, the difference is, like, if say Al came to me and was in a half panic like that and wanted me to wish that he never made a wish, my first thought wouldn't be $1 billion and crack it. It would be, okay, anything could fucking happen, so might as well humor.
Yeah. And like I think we've already determined between the two of us that like we know each other well enough to know our level of seriousness.
Oh, no shit.
And that when it's
If Al came running in here crying and was like, I need you to do this, yeah,
no questions asked, believe it.
absolutely
Right?
no question.
If you came busting through the door and you're like, holy shit, I need you to come outside and look at this crazy shit. And like, I'm not going to be like, fucking sure, there's whatever's outside. I'm doing air quotes, but you can't see it. And then I go out there and
Felt
look
it.
and check it out. I'm going to trust you before no matter how crazy or weird it fucking
You know,
sounds.
we've seen too many goddamn horror movies where it's some kid comes running in, there's a monster under my bed, and the parents, oh, there's no such thing as monsters, and then the kid gets eaten. You know, dumb shit like
All you
that.
have to
Just
do is
fucking
just-
humor them.
Yeah, trust
I've
your
seen-
people.
I have seen shit that I cannot explain.
Yeah.
You've seen shit you cannot explain.
Yep.
So if somebody comes to me and says, oh my fuck, I don't know what this is, I don't know what to do, I'm going to listen.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Yep, let's figure it out. Whether it's real or not.
I think that they would have given her mental health. She would have been institutionalized, arrested, or hospitalized in this movie.
In
Are
a
you
small town.
Are you talking about like immediately or are you talking about
Pretty soon, probably after the incident at the restaurant where they're eating.
Have you
Or, I
met
don't know,
half
what-
the people in Solon Springs, Opie?
there are
Yeah.
definitely some people that need to be
Oh yeah, definitely hospitalized, but they're not.
the system's fucked.
yeah.
The system
Like I'm
is
saying, man,
fucked.
like I said, especially about the outbursts and stuff. I used to cook at a restaurant for quite a few years, and there was people that would come in, and they were definitely schizophrenic of some form, and they would just lose their shit for no reason, and everybody in the restaurant would go quiet and ignore it. Same thing goes with half of the shit that was happening in some of those cities where, you know, like some dude would just start railing on somebody or, you know, and nobody wants to get involved. They walk past, they ignore it. There's only one out of what? A couple 100,000, maybe one out of 1 million people would actually step in and do something.
You know what? It's because a lot of people are just like, not my fucking problem. Not my monkeys, not my circus, whatever, however that phrase goes.
Yep.
I will say some relationships are fucked up, and I don't understand them.
Nope.
And they can be pretty toxic. So that's
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to this one.
What did you guys think of Sarah?
Loved her.
Which one?
Sarah.
So
That's
she was
the girl that he has a crush on.
no,
No.
that's
No,
Nikki.
No, that's
Nikki.
Nikki.
Mhm.
Sarah had a crush on Bear.
Sarah had a crush on
Oh,
Bear.
Sarah got her head bashed
Did-
in.
Yep.
Did you notice that when after she got her head bashed in, when he finally gets back home to Nikki, that she drew the same tattoo Sarah had
Yes,
on her body?
I
Yep.
did, and then she put like the same lipstick on and was smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. Same
Do
clothes
you
and
love me
everything.
now? Do you love me now?
Yeah.
Which is weird. By the way, that another part that made Bear just a fucking prick
hmm
was, and this part like hurt my heart. Like I was like, oh fuck. When he's sneaking out of the bed to go see Sarah,
Oh yeah.
and she's like, kill me.
Oh my God.
Right?
I know.
And then you
Mhm.
know you determine that like
Nikki's still there.
Nikki's still there, right? And that's even extra fucked up.
Especially when she's like, I've
Is it-
never been with you.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
What's so wrong with being with me? I've never been with you. And then he just fucking walks out.
Yeah.
And then-
It does.
and then you
It is
put in
my
the-
favorite. Sorry, go ahead.
So not only did he just like fucking bail on her, and like there was the most selfish fucking question. Like I understand where he's. I don't even know if I understand where he's coming from, because that's like she's fucking suffering and she's watching all this shit go down and she's trapped inside that body the entire time. And he had hint after hint after hint of seeing the real Nikki pop out and screaming for help and trying everything she fucking can to get back to her own body, but she fucking can't. She's got to sit there and watch this shit go down over and over and over again. And then she finally has a way to communicate and to reach out and to get to him. And what does he do? But why not me? And then fucks off.
He's a selfish prick.
So I think that scene when she's like, because it's like the fake Nikki is passed out, so the real Nikki is out, and when the earlier bedroom scene where she's like, I'm watching you sleep. Do you remember when she was like saying something about I don't like the dreams that I have, and starts crying,
Yeah.
and that she feels it's not mutual? I read a theory that was kind of real Nikki talking about, and I was like, oh, so when she's dreaming, that must be when real Nikki's like trying to fight her way back in.
Yeah.
So is it like fake Nikki saying I don't like the dreams I have because that's real Nikki coming back, and it's like a whole like this isn't a mutual love? I thought that was pretty interesting, but like I read a lot of things where people are just like, man, how is Bear an asshole in this movie? And there's a lot of debate, and I'm just like, well, yeah, that's kind of the point of the movie, is he's not a good person. I think maybe he started kind of as one, but I like the kind of theory that like his reactions and actions as the story goes is like him. Like, yes, it's him reacting to whatever the fuck's happening, but it's still like all the wrong choices, morally speaking.
Yeah.
And that's definitely one of the big ones, was him being like, what's so wrong with being me? And she's like, it was never us. It wasn't like, I'm not here. This is, and he just he's ignored so many things, so many signs and all that shit. And even when he calls the One Wish Willow, which, by the way, the voice of the customer service
Is the
person on the
director?
phone is the director. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every fucking warning sign, he doesn't like turn back or try to fix it. And even when he wants to try to, like, he knows something's off,
No, he
he
just
doesn't- he
selfishly
still
just
tries
lets it
to, like,
happen.
yeah, he still just wants to like change the wish, not undo it. So it's just like, yeah, Bear's a piece of shit.
I think a lot of it too, though, could be the fact that he was a good person, but he got something that he really wanted and didn't want to let it go.
Yeah. But it's
Same
not
concept. You'll see people like say you would consider them a really good person, and sometimes like they'll win the lottery and then they turn into a fucking indignant prick.
yeah.
You know, shit like that, where they get something that they thought they really wanted and then they hold on to it. And
I've been rewatching New Girl, and I'm pretty sure Donnie's seen it, right? I don't know if the rest of you guys have, but Schmidt. I'm at the part when Cece's gonna get married, and he wants a +1, and she's like, no, it's only for real relationships or whatever, and he's like, challenge accepted, and then he realizes that he wants to go date his old girlfriend Elizabeth, and and she says like, because he used to be bigger, right? He used to be the big guy. And then he lost a bunch of weight. And she's like, I loved the big guy. I loved who you were. And then you lost weight and you became an asshole. And like, that's exactly what you're saying there. I know that was random, but it was just something that I was watching at the same fucking time. So
But it feeds into the same concept, like what I was saying. I think he was a good person, and it's just he was blinded by something that he wanted so bad that he didn't want to let go.
Was there, at what point watching the movie did you flip for Bear? Like, well, like we're just like, okay, like whether it was like you stopped rooting for him or you thought he was an ass, like whatever.
Okay,
What
do you want
what
my
point do you think did it for you?
Do you want my real opinion?
Yeah.
It's instantly when he made that wish, because I've thought about that scenario before, right? Because like like I knew the premise of the movie was he makes a wish, whatever.
Yeah.
And so like the minute he made that wish and it was just about his own selfish needs, that's when I was like, nope, it was bad. And then it was just bad choice. By the way, I have to ask you guys your thoughts on the cat situation.
Wolf.
Right? So cat dies. And then like the first night that she becomes obsessed with him, she makes like a little effigy or whatever for the cat. And he's like, it's not okay. It's not fine. I understand that. I understand that she did that to try to make him happy, right? She was like, I thought that this would make you happy. That makes sense. Why the fuck did she feed him the dead cat?
That part I don't
It
know.
doesn't make, that's the only part that doesn't make any sense to me. And I talked about it with Mary, and she came up with the theory.
He was a food critic.
Well, no, that still doesn't really, because like
but that's why
they put the notes on there.
Witchcraft.
But the part that didn't, like, her theory was that she was she was obsessed, and she knew that he loved the cat, so she wanted him to be the cat to be a part of him, right?
that makes sense.
Right? So that was Mary's theory. I threw out the idea that maybe whatever has taken over Nikki is like a demon, right? And this was that demon. It's like it couldn't help but fuck with him. Like it has to play the role of Nikki, but it couldn't help itself and just do something fucked up.
I don't know. I think I'd be at odds with that thought, because I like the with the whole thing being like a monkey paw situation, right? So like all the wishes are like literal.
Yeah.
I think like I think the whole thing with the cat being fed it was like a nod to the food critic thing.
Yeah, but that
like,
doesn't make any sense to me.
Because then it's like in some fucked up way, her trying to like appease that want or something.
Yeah, and be like, oh, let's try something weird and random. Or maybe you could have just made him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and be like, what do you think of my fucking sandwiches? Didn't have to be a cat that was dead for a few days or months. I don't know. There was a weird montage there, so I don't know how much time passed.
I did read a theory, and I kind of like this one, because like with when he's eating the sandwich, he has the pictures where it's like Bear, not me, as like that's like a subtle hint as that it's not the real Nikki.
I was just going to bring that up when he was talking about the signs.
A theory I read for the cat thing was like that it's some fucked up way, like the real Nikki was able to breach through a little bit to try to like I don't know, do something with that. I think it was like someone was saying it could have been like revenge to show Bear about the whole situation or some shit.
That makes
But
sense.
I don't know
too.
if it would make sense for
I think-
Nikki's character.
I think that every time she hit
I think
herself
it
in the
would.
face with a brick or whatever, that was the
She's-
real Nikki. Just like
Trying to kill herself.
not maybe, or maybe just like that was the
Or
only
like-
fucking like snap of like because she would snap, freak out, like
Oh, yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
scream, right? That was the only like she could move that hand for a fucking second and hit herself in the face.
Something's wrong, and I need to like knock some sense into myself,
Maybe.
literally.
Yikes.
I did laugh when he had his head in the garbage can puking, and he was like, "Inside joke."
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah. What'd you think of being at the party when she brought up the weird
Oh my
incest story?
god.
I thought that was funny.
There's the theory on
Hansel
that
and Gretel,
one.
and that was
Yeah.
also the real Nikki screaming.
Yeah, because
And-
it was like with the conversation where they were saying she thought of Bear as like a little brother. So that was like a way of her bringing that to try to show how wrong it was or something.
Oh my god, there's so many cringy moments. Like you just made me think of it. It's like when he was banging her one time and she's just looking to the
Oh
side.
yeah.
I hated that so much.
It's fucked up.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's rape. We're gonna have to put this on the SA tally.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
Is it?
if
Yeah,
Nikki's still
that-
in there,
Yeah.
It's
then the
one of
whole
the
movie is
reasons that
just giant.
people critique Bear so much and why, because I like I'm browsing
we've
like
done it for
Reddit and
less.
shit. People will always say like, who's worse between these four people? And lately it's been like Bear, the dude from the back rooms, which I haven't watched yet, and then like a couple other random people where everyone just ranks Bear as the worst. For a lot of the shit he did, because like
I think
he
so,
knows
yeah.
the situation there. He knows it's. I'm under the impression that for a good chunk of this, when he figures out, like he knows it's not the real Nikki.
Yeah.
So he's just playing along with it anyway, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's not okay. And that's why I say that moment that he made that
Yeah,
wish is like when I'm like,
fucked
no, not okay.
No.
No, no,
God damn.
not okay.
Oh.
What was there was some other stuff that like I knew this movie was gonna play out this way too. Because I knew it was gonna end up with him trying to kill himself. Which, by the way, how many of you guys, when he put that gun in his mouth, went, point it up! Point it up!
Oh yeah.
Point it up! Yeah.
I did.
Like, up, you idiot! You're just gonna fuck yourself up.
I was like, yes, end this stupid movie.
Well, and then I was like, and I was also like, point it up, but you know what? It's too fucking late because you know what's gonna happen is if he fucking kills himself right now, guess what? Now she's gonna snap out of it and then have 3 dead bodies to deal with.
Yep.
And
What did
not
you
only
think of
that,
that?
she's permanently fucked up from everything that happened in this entire movie. She's never gonna be okay. Her best chance of anything is to go to get mental help at some kind of facility.
Oh shit.
But the cops are gonna show up, and she's got dead body, and that's how the movie ends.
And the worst part though is she's gonna have powder on her hands from the gunshot.
Well, yeah, she's not like
No, I'm just saying that directly ties her to a murder. So
Yeah.
no matter what,
Mhm.
she's fucked. At that
and she
point.
posed another dead body that she bashed the face out of.
Naked.
Yep, sitting in the chair. And then dead ass Bear on the floor. And she's just covered in blood from head to toe. And then you can't explain that. However, there is $1 billion next door.
Yep.
There's $1 billion next door. Scoop them shits up
Get the fuck out of there.
and get the fuck out of Dodge.
You could scoop up a tiny amount of that and still have a ton of fucking money.
I'd still grab his.
$1
How
billion
much?
is so much money.
What denomination do you think those bills were? And how full is that house?
Right? $1 billion.
Yeah, so if it's
That
$1
is so
bills,
much money.
even if it's
Oh,
$100
fucking money.
bills, that's insane.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that there was a John or a fucking oh damn it a Hitchcock movie called Obsession from 1976?
No.
That's why you gave it a 4. You watched the wrong movie.
Are you gonna go up on your score at all?
No, I'm not. This movie
I-
sucked wiener.
I think your opinions of this movie are just invalid. just wrong. You've provided no decent standing for your thoughts on this besides it's unrealistic, and that's BS.
Explain
But it's a
yourself.
very broad and pervasive unrealistic. It's unrealistic.
We've
In all
proven
the
you're wrong at
relationships,
every turn,
all
though.
the-
No.
It was bad.
I thought we were
Bad.
having a good time. I thought we were
We
having a good
are.
time, Opie.
Sure.
We're sitting here and we're doing a podcast together. And we're talking about movies that we all love and that we all enjoy. And we all enjoy. And you know what? If you want, I can just go the fucking lay down. I can just fucking give up and lay down and go to bed all by myself. And I'll lay there until slowly I feel cold. Like I walked into a freezer. My hands, they'll feel like they're full of sand. You know, like when you lay on them wrong. And that feeling will slowly spread across my entire body. You're my brother, and I love you. You're in my heart, but your view on this movie is making it slip away. Any thought of pain or regret will also slip away like chemical sludge. Even though it's quiet in the room, somehow it gets even quieter. It's not a blood sport. It's not painful. I'll just let go. And everything you once were, and this podcast. And then there's nothing. It's not darkness. No. Darkness is a color. There's just nothing. Unless you could just say that you like the movie. Say 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 you like the
I
movie!
don't like the movie.
Say you like the
I
movie!
don't like the movie.
Say you like the movie!
I don't like the movie. Fuck Curry Baker. He's the P. Diddy of movie directors.
I think Al deserves a round of applause.
Very good. Very good.
I really
Very-
wanted you to say that you liked the movie, and then I'd be like, was that so hard? Now we can go back to talking about how much we love this movie.
Opie's like, yeah, I'm gonna log off, and Al's just like, stay.
I was going to do that at the end. I was going to scream stay when we're all like, all right, goodbye. What is that?
Shit.
Dave?
Sorry.
If that's $100 bills, it would be 10 million $100 bills.
$10 million $100 bills.
Yep.
And that's the highest denomination I think we got.
I want to.
I think there used to be higher ones, but I think they got rid
there
of
was
them.
1,000.
I thought they got rid of that shit,
They
though.
might have.
I think we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but do you think that Nikki actually liked Bareback?
Okay.
Like before the
You
wish.
might want to
Before the
rephrase
wish.
that.
I think that she knew he liked her, and I don't think she was eager to tell him that she didn't like him.
Yeah.
If that makes
think,
any
like-
sense.
Like obviously Bear liked her.
I think if
dare
he
I
actually
use
would
the
have
word
said-
obsessed.
I think if he actually would have said yes at that moment, I think she might have maybe not reluctantly-
entertained it. Like they could have
Exactly.
had a they could have
At
had a
least
conversation.
date or conversation, something like that.
'Cause I float between two thoughts on it. The first being that she didn't like him like that, and like when I phrased the question, that's what I meant. Liked, like not.
Yep.
Like obviously, they liked each other as friends. Well, Nikki liked Bear as a friend in this thought. That like I think that's what I normally stick to, is just being like, and she was just kind of like, I don't like, if you like me, just say it, and then we can like move on from this. But I also float between the thought that she maybe never like put thought into that, but if he had said yes, maybe she would have entertained it, like you said.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I was thinking.
Both
That's why
those.
she put
I
an
don't think it was a
ultimatum to it.
definitive like, because people point out her facial expressions and all the shit like interacting with Bear in the beginning of the movie.
Well,
But I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of giving like Bear in this situation is giving like when a nice guy quote unquote gets a smile from any female and it's just like they like me, and it's like no, they're just being friendly.
well, that again was a
The
part.
whole,
That again was a part of the directorial choice of like
yeah.
of
But I
intentionally making us feel like, does she like him? Does she not like him? Is there a chance? Maybe yes, no.
at first I kind of liked Bear in the beginning of the movie, but like the more I think about it, I'm like, I'm starting to think he was just a nice guy. You know what I mean? Quote unquote nice guy, stereotypical nice guy.
I don't like that phrasing.
No,
Yeah, just because like
There's a lot of people that can put on the face of a nice guy.
well it's like guys
it,
that
it
are
sounds-
like,
it makes it
were-
seem like being a nice guy is a bad thing, and instead of
no,
like,
no. These are two different things.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying quote unquote, because like there's plenty of nice guys out there. There's nice people. There's nice girls. Nice everybody. But like the stereotypical quote unquote nice guy is like a thing in social culture,
Yeah,
where
Are you talking
typically it's
about,
a guy that will be nice and stuff, but the minute that like a woman doesn't like put out, they just turn into assholes.
you're talking about incels.
Yeah, but I mean, they're called nice guys also.
yep. They're not a good person. They're just a nice guy.
Yeah, I get it. But then it just kind of promotes people to be assholes because that's what works.
Well, no, it just means like like if you're a guy being nice to a woman and a woman is just being friendly back, that doesn't just like mean
No, that doesn't
they're
mean, oh my gosh, she
you.
loves me.
Yeah.
Actually, that's
Yeah, that's
one of my things. Is I always assume that they're not interested.
yeah, like I like treat everybody with kindness by all means. Absolutely, I'm all for that. But just don't assume every like nice interaction is just a gateway to being laid. That's stupid.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are like that though. Nice guys,
Oh,
bad
yeah,
guys,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a common like, oh my god, the waitress smiled at me, dude. She just wants
Yeah.
a tip. She's not
She
your
put
tip.
she put a
She
smiley
wants a
face on
tip.
my receipt. Like
Yeah.
it's just okay.
I like how you
You're-
corrected that part.
Yeah, not your tip. More money.
I got a kick out of Donnie's. You think she likes bareback? That's what
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Did you
I didn't
Yeah,
catch
okay.
that. That's
You
good.
did?
I did not-
No.
As soon as Donnie said it, I that's what I said. I was like, you might want to rephrase that.
Yeah, I did not even think about that.
Oh, that was excellent. Nobody else caught that. Huh?
No, I
That's
went
fucking
right over my
hilarious.
fucking head.
I can't believe you didn't hear me
That's
say
really
that. Donnie
funny.
might want to rephrase that.
No, I didn't even. I don't. I wow.
It leads me to my next question
That's
though.
great.
Do you think she does love bareback? No.
Oh,
She's all about that raw dog.
nice. Real mature.
I don't know. I just cannot praise her acting in this enough.
Phenomenal.
It was-
fucking
It
phenomenal.
was fantastic.
It was so good. Hey, I know we've been talking shit about Bear, but like, you don't need to be an asshole too.
Hey, buddy. we're
I think
almost
her
done.
her acting switching
down.
between two personalities is better than the acting in The Bride. The Bride. Jesus, I gotta stop reading from this list.
Yeah.
The Bride.
No, she did so good, and all the other characters, like I think that all the acting was good, really, because like you hated who you were supposed to hate.
Yep.
I didn't jump, but it was a good face bashing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That actually was the biggest part that bothered me the most.
Why?
Because, like, she turned, seen her break the window, grabbed her head, why didn't her hands automatically go up?
Some people aren't that reactive, Dave.
Yeah, I'm with Dave. It was fake.
And
It was
yeah,
really stupid.
That's the one part that bothered me a bit, but at the same time, though, I mean, maybe she was bringing her hands up and she was just that quick.
Yeah.
Why
That's
why didn't he react? Why did he?
Because he's a bitch.
Shock, too.
Well, that and like he's shown constant resilience to like do anything about the situation.
He will not do anything for confrontation. He
Yeah.
will sit there and
Yeah.
watch. And then same thing when she freaked out and at the party, and then he just sat there, and even everyone was yelling,
Yeah.
"Get the fuck up, dude!
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
do
that's
something!"
I think a lot of it's shock.
It all attributes to how unlikable he's supposed to be, in
It's
my
not
opinion.
a very good friend group because none of them are looking out for her. They're just reacting and expecting him to
No, they
resolve it. 'cause
they were trying though. I mean, yes, they should. I think that in the background there were people rushing to her, but
Yeah,
like
there were other
Oh, yeah.
people. We just got a straight view of his face. Like,
her homegirl was not on her side.
no,
was not
because
there.
they know something's fucked up, and also obviously,
Yeah.
what's his name, Ian? He didn't even want them there, and you had a problem with that, and I don't know why.
yeah, because he told them that he was telling Bear like no, like clearly something's wrong with her, and we think you're taking advantage of her, and it's a fucked up situation. I don't know, like what's going on.
Yeah.
It'd be like somebody.
Well, I was saying
You know-
Opie said he didn't like that part.
It'd be the same concept as, some chick had some form of, like retardation of some form of special needs, and some dude, taking advantage of that. The
Yeah.
same concept. She has clearly they thought she had a major mental breakdown, major mental issues, and she was using him kind of as like a crutch at the same time.
Yeah.
That's kind of what both of
And
them.
that's
You
where
two
Sarah
need
was
to-
saying that
Yeah, you need.
she's
she needs
taking
to get
advantage of
help.
him,
Yep.
but that's because she liked Bear.
I think he's stupid.
Who,
I don't-
Bear?
Yeah, I would have went for Sarah way before that other one.
Oh yeah.
She was
Gives
actually
a
pretty
shit
calm,
about-
down to earth.
How are you at a fucking
The other one's a little
4?
wild.
Because it was so
Do not say unbelievable.
it wasn't believable. I just didn't buy any of it.
I
I
feel
thought
like
it
you're
was
fucking
all-
with us. Like, this isn't real.
No, it just none of it's healthy.
Is this
there's,
like you
no
just rebelling against the
healthy
popular thing?
relationship. No, there's like no healthy relationship the entire movie.
There's not supposed to
None of
be.
it-
It's not a movie
Yeah.
about a healthy relationship. This isn't a
Because it-
romantic comedy. It's a horror
It's
fucking
not
movie.
Bible. I don't buy that she's got the homegirl that she hung out with, or is screwing the other guy, or
Yeah, but like
none of them would react
oh.
to any of it.
there's definitely like shitty things that have their shitty codependency, shitty relationships, and stuff that it's like a very real thing that exists a lot. Especially is just like when somebody's in a relationship with an abusive person, and it's sort of like a Stockholmy kind of syndrome, where it's just like no, it's like they're not, they're fine and blah blah blah, but everyone on the outside is like, no, that like get the fuck out of that relationship, but they're just like, no, it's not that, but like that shit happens all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like
Not just that, but-
I can definitely see there being like Okay, clearly, like they all work. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty close friends, it seems, but it's like they all work at this music store of Sarah's dad, and they're in this town that we already know. Nikki wants to leave because she needs something different, needs a change. So to
Sarah's
me,
trying to
it's
go to
giving like
college. She's trying to get
yeah,
accepted to a art school.
it's giving like
Why do you keep saying
the
it's
mundane
giving?
real life where it's like they're just kind of like existing through the notions, and I don't think any of them are really supposed to be super. Well, maybe that's not true. I like we know Ian's kind of a piece of shit. We know Bear is. I think Nikki and Sarah were supposed to be better, but even if they weren't, it does seem like it would kind of fit in where it's like the mundane of just like going to work, let's go do trivia night, let's hang out when we can, and it's like, oh, it's just kind of us four and not a whole lot else.
I still don't
Okay.
understand Opie's problem.
No, that did sell me a little bit. That not all relationships are super healthy.
Yeah, we're not
Some
all
relationships
privileged like
are-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
I would
just gonna
hope
say,
like
I
for
can-
everyone.
I can
You-
list
you
off
have-
5 names just off the top of my head of people, like 5 different relationships of people that I know that are not happy.
I've seen so many failed
Many.
fucking relationships. So
And they
many.
stay
So many more.
together.
I've seen very fucking few successful ones.
Yes.
Very few. Actually, Opie, you're probably the only one I can think of.
Truth be
What?
told, yeah.
What?
You're the only successful relationship I can think of.
Off the top of my
Oh,
head,
really?
yep.
I can think of a couple more. You know them.
That you know of.
Hon-
That you think you like. You don't know what's happening.
That's true. That's true. That's
Honestly,
fair.
though, like if you don't have like if these relationships in the movie seem unrealistic because you have healthy ones, that honestly
Wait a
really
minute.
good for you.
Hang on. I gotta look up something really quick. Where the fuck is our ratings thing?
Because there's this documentary on Netflix right now
Hang
about
on.
Mackenzie.
I gotta scroll
Shirilla?
down. Let's see
Do you
here.
guys know about her?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Opie.
She's the girl that crashed her car with her boyfriend and his friend in it and killed him.
Opie.
And they say she did it on purpose.
Opie.
Oh,
What?
You're giving this movie a 4. And
I was going to bring that up.
and
About the unrealistic thing, and there's a lot of unrealistic movies.
how about a relationship where a woman falls in love with a brain that's stuffed inside of an animatronic T-Rex?
Yep, that's
That's a different
realistic.
universe, bro. Different universe.
Wi-
Not only that, she makes it come sparks by dancing in front of a camera because that.
You know what?
But, but
You had
let's
so
give that a
much
6
chemistry.
and this a 4. You fuck.
I've never seen any of my
much
friends' brain
chemistry.
come with sparks.
They were oozing off the screen with chemistry. Tammy and the T-Rex.
I give them both a 10 because they're both phenomenal movies. And yours,
I mean,
you give
another
fucking 4 for
Thought
this?
with that too is like you're getting such little exposure to the healthy part of it because like the whole point of this movie is the fall after that wish, so you only get such a small chunk of seeing their like
I did.
regular normal dynamic.
Yeah, and also there was that quick montage of them being happy for a minute,
That's true.
like doing the regular stuff, and it doesn't show how much time had passed in that. So, like, I don't know if that's what sold him on trying so hard to keep it going, but there was so much fucked up stuff that was going on, and he knew right away that it wasn't okay. I don't know. It's fucked.
Yeah.
But
I'll go
as a
up.
story, Opie, I'm not saying that you're gonna go down the street and run into fucking Bear and Nikki. I'm saying as a story that was shown to you, you still give this a 4.
I'll bump it up to a 5.
So
Fun little detail. When they do the montage in the beginning, where you can see on the mirror, he has a like a photo strip from a photo booth. It's like the first photo is him and Nikki getting in. The second photo is Bear and Nikki, but Bear's smiling and Nikki isn't. Which this kind of, I guess, theory, but I like it. Which shows like him, like he's happy, likes her, and her not feeling the same way. The third picture is those two and Ian, and it's kind of like Nikki and Ian are hugging and looking at the camera smiling, and Bear is displeased and kind of to the side, foreshadowing them fucking.
yeah.
And then the last
Yeah.
one is all four of them. Sarah's in there sideways, like if she's dead, and Ian has his eyes crossed out with X's.
Huh.
Hmm.
I didn't see that.
Can you
I was
put
looking up
do you
tons of
have a
shit.
picture of that like in front of you?
Yeah. One
Can you
sec.
put it in the thing? I want to see it.
Bam.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Why won't this go bigger? There we go.
Yeah. I was trying to look up like tons of little details to see if I like. I'm probably gonna rewatch this movie a million times, but I want to try to catch like all the little details and stuff.
Okay. I will say it did have like creepy stuff in the foreground and in the background. And
I
stuff.
really
It's just
liked
I-
the music theme. I like that they worked in a music store. I like that this says bass, clef, bandits. They're B squad, right? I like their whole thing.
yeah.
But that's just me being a music nerd.
It's fun. I think there's so many like details and attention paid to shit that like throughout. And I don't know. I think it's a well written movie. I think it's very well acted.
If it's meant to be a comedy, it wasn't bad. I liked it when he was trying to go to work and she had duct taped the door shut.
Oh, that was
Oh
really
yeah, we
funny.
didn't mention that, did we?
I forgot about that.
He just tries to open it like it's not duct taped, and then she's like, "I'm sorry."
I like how they
He's like,
do.
"Oh,
Yeah,
okay."
they don't mention it, and she doesn't say I'm sorry. She says like,
Well,
if you're having trouble,
troubles with the door, you could stay home.
yeah. And he's like, no,
It was
I got it.
really-
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's definitely like comedic elements through and throughout because I was talking about it a million times, talking about this movie to you guys, but the director Curry Barker and the guy that played Ian have a YouTube channel called That's a Bad Idea. That's where I shared the milk and cereal thing from.
Okay. Yeah.
They have like, if you look at their playlists ever, like they have a few like short horror films. Some of them are pretty high fucking quality too. But it's just interesting. But they have a lot of like comedy skits and there's a music video on there somewhere. It's like these guys have been doing a lot of shit for a long time, but the videos I've seen from them have been like pretty fucking funny. And it makes me excited more because I've talked about this coming up with like there's other movies coming out that look phenomenal also from like YouTubers. I know Backrooms is one of them, but it keeps me excited for like when comedy people do horror. Like there's been so many moments of success with that between like Jordan Peele, Curry
yeah.
Barker. I know I had another example ready, but I fucking forgot it. But it's just like I think that's such a good thing, and I was reading up opinions on that, and I think it's because because comedy people that are good at comedy know timing. It's like the key thing in comedy.
Yeah.
And I think it can share a lot with horror as well. It's just timing of things. So I don't know. That shit's all exciting to me. That definitely helps ramp up the score of it.
Hell yeah.
So it's a 6.
That's a 5. 5 to keep me alive.
6.5. It's
I can
in.
definitely
It's
say
already-
I
every
am
point.
happy that Opie did go at least to the medium score and
Every-
not under.
Every fucking point that he tried to make about why it doesn't make sense, we fucking rebutted.
Oh yeah. Every time
Squash.
they didn't even talk about it, we're like, they did, man.
This is literally him stomping his feet and crossing his arms and being like,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, 100%
I don't like it
is, you know,
because it's
Yep,
popular.
they didn't even try to do this. We're like, they so tried to do it because they talked about it in the movie. I don't think you probably watched it while you were taking a dump or something. I don't
Their
know.
relationship isn't realistic. Neither is a dinosaur.
I'll wa-
A robotic
there was
dinosaur.
chemistry between the two of them. But how about this? I'll rewatch it and think of it as a comedy, and then I'll bet the score will go
And
up.
by the way,
Think
that's
of it
also
as
a movie of
little
a
bit
brain
of a
trap.
comedy.
I think so.
I also want to point out too, though, is like you're watching a movie where the chemistry is supposed to fall off and crumble. Like I mentioned, like it's you only get a small glimpse of what it was. You're supposed to, you know, it's there. You're watching it unfold because this fucked up wish and everything's falling apart. So they're not, especially after the like. There's not going to be chemistry because that's like an entity, demon, whatever the fuck that is happening. I would go with entity. Like it's only trying to do what Bear wants, and they show that throughout the film. They showcase all the instances where like the people selling the One Wish Willows told the truth. The entity has only told the truth, but like has left parts out in this whole effort to keep it part of the wish. The customer service, like nobody's lied or anything about like the consequences and what happens, but it falls apart anyway because Bear's a piece of shit. So like I think you're supposed to get like a sense that you know this is the real him coming out as opposed to just kind of going along with things before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I get it, but it just I thought it was stupid. It just nothing was I wasn't buying any of it. I wasn't buying any of this fucking what this movie was selling.
I think you're just fucking with us.
Nope.
You gave Ghost Keeper a higher score than
Yeah,
all.
what
You
the
gave
fuck?
you gave
What the
Ghost
fuck?
Keeper a 4.5, and you were gonna give this a 4.
Oh,
That is ass, dude. That is ass. you were
wasn't even
you were
Ghost
gonna
in
look us dead in the
Ghostkeeper.
eye and give this movie a 4, but you're giving Ghost Keeper a 4.5.
woof.
He
I'll give
didn't
it a
even.
5.
He doesn't.
I'll give this one
You
a
know
5.
what, Opie? I don't know if I can trust your judgment.
5's the bar. Fuck, I can't trust your judgment. You bunch of you don't know what the fuck. Ah,
Today, Junior.
Because this movie wasn't made in 1914.
Yeah, it's a new. That's what it is. It's a new movie. We have to wait 30 years for him to appreciate it.
maybe then it'll be a classic.
Yep.
Maybe you should watch it, but unplug the unplug the color from the back of your TV so it's in black and white.
There you go. All right, Opie.
Is there a way to do that on a TV, a new TV, to make it black and white?
No, you can
Yeah.
go in the settings and you can do it, but
Yeah, you can do it on the actual settings and change it to black and white.
Maybe it'll be better.
Maybe.
No.
All right, Donnie, get ready to share your screen with your wheel of pain.
oh fuck.
Oh, I thought we already.
No,
Are we
we're
gonna do Pumpkinhead? Or are we doing it? A new
No,
one?
no, that was just we were going to do the wheel again a second time.
Oh,
We were just
okay.
doing it to see what it would have been.
Okay.
Well, I gotta take Obsession out of there.
Yep, and then we're not adding anything to it for now until we get
It-
down to maybe the 2 movies that I supposedly picked on there. If those 2 are the
It's-
ones left, we could take them off and we could start the wheel over again.
Oh, you're just gonna give him up and throw him away?
That stupid, that Asian shitting movie. That I was laughing about it. That was not something that I.
What was it called? Toilet something?
Fuck, I can't remember. What the hell was it called? Donnie?
Zombie ass.
Zombie
Toilet of the
Zombie
dead.
ass.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus! Do you want me to read the list quick?
Nope, just spin it. Let her buck.
All right. And away we go.
Oh boy.
Yay!
It's a Donnie one.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what you guys think of this one. I don't even remember that much about it. I just John Lithgow's in it.
The Rule of Jenny Penn, huh? Oh, what is it on?
I
We need
thought
to
it was
start-
on
we-
Shudder.
I was gonna say we need to start looking at Shudder because I think that Tammy and the T-Rex was also on Shudder.
Was it?
I had
I think that's
heard it
how I
was,
watched
but I
it.
never checked.
Or no, I don't think I did.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
I did no
And
research for this movie.
Hulu/Disney Plus.
The Rule of Jenny Penn. Confined to a secluded rest home and trapped within his stroke-ridden body, a former judge must stop an elderly psychopath who employs a child's puppet to abuse the home's residents with deadly consequences.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This sounds good.
I can't even remember why I watched this. I was just like, sure, why not? It's just like
Some guy walks around with a
this
baby
is kind of a fun
puppet
one.
on its hand. Interesting.
2024. Wow. All right. I do love John Lithgow. He's funny.
He's funny. That's all right. I mean, he is,
It
but
doesn't
like,
look like it's free anywhere. It's subscription for everything.
Ugh, awful.
That's all right.
It says Sling TV.
What the hell is Sling TV?
it's another free thing. I think. I don't know. I never really looked into that one.
There's tons of them. Like,
It says
fucking,
Disney Plus.
I've never even heard of this.
Maybe
movie.
it's not on Sling.
Well, we could check on Hulu.
It might be on Shudder.
We could take a look.
I'm gonna check some stuff. Let's see. I'll check Shudder if my phone is logged into it, which it is. Nice. The rule.
Yep, there it is right there.
Yeah, it's on Shudder. What are you looking at,
It's on
Dave?
Shudder. It's on Hulu also.
All right.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I
which-
have that available too. And
Because
it is on
Hulu's partnered
Shudder, huh?
with Disney Plus. I don't know how, like, if you're able to, like, if you have Disney
I
Plus,
have
but
both. So
I have both. I have the
Yeah.
full package with all of it.
yeah,
All right, so it is on Shudder too, huh?
yes.
Oh, okay, good. So we have multiple ways of watching it.
With
Big.
John
Do you
Lithgow
have,
and
do you have Shudder,
Joff.
Donnie?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say because if you don't, I can get you my username shit. You can use mine.
You have Shudder
I've-
separately?
I couldn't get it to log in on there when we needed to watch it.
So just me and Opie are using mine?
Probably.
Okay.
I paid for mine a year ahead of time for the full year.
I think that's what
I
I did
have-
too.
I have too many streaming things. I gotta knock some out. I know I have Hulu and Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Shudder, HBO Max. Fuck else do I
Why
have?
don't why don't I use Shudder more often?
I use it quite a bit.
I like to let it sit for a while, and then I'll go back and check after a few weeks just to see, like, because they're pretty good about uploading new stuff. So
Yeah.
Then I
it
get to
usually
look
takes
through
a couple
whatever the
weeks
fuck.
for like one new thing or something.
I never use it, and so now I'm looking at continue watching and just looking at all the stuff that Opie watches. Is he still in here?
Heck yeah.
So we got
Quiet.
John Carpenter's The Ward, a Chinese ghost
Oh,
story.
yeah.
How was that?
I watched
Oh,
I
really
watched
excited about that.
Return to Silent Hill over the weekend, and I was laughing because I'll just tell you a comment I read where someone was like, it got lower ratings from people because it changed some shit from the game, and the game was super popular. And somebody said something about like, yeah, they didn't put this, and this in the film, but thank God they blew the budget on on the jiggle physics for that monster's ass, and I was just like, "Oh, now I gotta watch this movie."
Oh, there's a whole section called Found Frights. It must be just found footage stuff. That's kind of cool.
Ooh, I think that'd be a fun theme to do
There's
one of
a
these days
lot.
too. I have it in the suggestion list. Like each pick a found footage film. I like found footage ones.
Oh,
Like
this
they're
is
fun.
actually one I want to put on the list.
The wheel or the list?
On the wheel.
Okay, once. You want me to do it now or just wait?
We're gonna wait, but I need to write this down
Yeah, we need
separately.
to burn through a couple of those
Okay, then I'm-
movies because otherwise,
putting
if we
it on the,
keep adding one, we may never get to.
I'm gonna make my own
ones that
separate
you guys
list
wanted to do.
somewhere so that I can remember this stuff.
Surprise us with it.
Just add another file in that folder, in the pod folder. Just add another file and just call it next wheel, or
Or like we can just put it on the already movie suggestions list we have.
yeah,
All
just
right.
make a box section. at
Movie
the bottom on it and
suggestions.
Put next for the
Yeah.
wheel.
I just got to delete movies that we've done. Suppose I could take out 2026 movies. That's stupid. Oh, Evil Dead Burn.
God damn it! Will you
Yeah, I
stop
know.
fucking
I
moving
can't
shit
wait for
around
that
on me?
I'll be buying that one the minute it comes out.
I forgot that I put Bubble Boy in here.
Good.
Who the hell wanted Bubble
Me,
Boy?
I
Is that
We
did.
are still doing Bubble Boy.
I want that
One
one
of
in
these
there.
days.
considered a horror movie?
Probably not, but you know what? Fuck it.
Germs are scary, Dave.
Germs are scary. This is fucking. Remember? Do you
That
remember?
means Benchwarmers.
Where
is a
were
horror movie.
you for COVID-19?
That means Benchwarmers is a horror movie.
Yeah.
The
All right,
sun
it's
is
on the list
scary.
Yeah.
No,
It's like no.
you've already put zombie ass on there, and
Yeah. So it wasn't me. It's my wheel.
What is this? Movie's just called Director's Cut.
I don't know if I can handle that.
There's a
fucking
movie that's just called Director's Cut.
Who
What the
knows?
fuck
Maybe
is
it'll
this?
actually be really funny.
Oh, I'm gonna
There's been
replace
movies
body
that
horror.
suck a lot.
Did we do The Substance?
That does not sound familiar.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I put it on the list.
All right, we about ready to close her out?
I think so. I think we're good. Very disappointed in Opie. Like I've never been disappointed in you before, and I don't know how to handle it.
Yeah, I thought you'd like this one a lot more.
I'm kidding. I'm not really disappointed in you. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful things.
I mean, you dislike it for good reasons. I feel though, on like in the sense of like
Congratulations on having a privileged ass
Yeah.
life.
you truly have good friends, Obi. That if they're not us, that make you have a healthy idea of friendships.
And
That's-
love.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Congratulations on finding the love of your life.
And having a happy, healthy relationship where I communicate. I would never, ever do anything to hurt her or like abuse her or make her feel bad or anything like that.
Hey, the more you say it, the more we
Terrible.
believe you.
It's terrible. You can't do that to people. You can't do that to anyone.
If I had a one wish Willow right now, I would wish for you to give this movie a 10.
Yes.
I wonder how that would fuck up the whole world. Like, how would that fuck us all over?
Who
I
said
don't know,
that? It doesn't necessarily have to fuck you over. You just got to be careful how you word your things. That's what he said in the movie. You got to be careful how you word it. Because the motherfucker did win. He got his $1 billion. It's not his fault that he got shot in the face. Like he shouldn't
It
have went in the
depends on
house.
where that $1 billion
Yeah.
He
came
said,
from,
don't
too.
come over to the house. He said that straight up. Do not come over.
Yeah.
He went over there and got shot in the face. Fuck him. I don't know if he got shot in the face. I keep saying in the face, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was somewhere in the face region. Thought it was in the head.
It happened real fast.
She's a good shot.
All right, let's shut this shit down, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I screamed so much I lost my voice.
Okay.
I see you're still with us. Paying attention to those red flags kept you alive. Don't let your guard down, and we may talk to you again soon. It's been an extremely rough ride, but through it all you did survive. Even though you took some cuts and scrapes, it was well worth it to make your escape. Thanks for listening to our podcast, and we will see you next week.
I wish Opie would give this movie a 10.